What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's time to talk about what went down between Nicole and Azan on 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After Season 3, Episode 9. So we pick back up with Nicole and Azan returning from City Hall, where they were denied their marriage license because Nicole did not have an original copy of her police record. So they head back home and break the news to Azan's family, which is his mom and his sister. And they could not be any more livid with Nicole if they tried. His mom absolutely rails into Nicole about being so unprepared and wasting all of their money and time that they spent preparing for this very wedding. And then she lets them know that like she could get the marriage license in like a month and a half if she like gets it faxed or something like that. But again, I don't buy her excuse here because her dad was en route to come to Morocco in like a couple of days or like a week or something like that, which is a lot shorter than waiting a month and a half for the marriage license to come. Like, it's at her house, she has it, she just forgot to bring it. So why couldn't she just have the dad bring it with him to Morocco if she truly wanted to get married? Like, it's so weird, all these excuses she's making, and I hope the real reason why she fudged this up is exposed as the season progresses, because something in the buttermilk ain't clean. And by the way, did anyone notice how casual Azan looked about the whole thing? Like, he did not look like his whole entire life was riding on this very green curd that he is, you know, hitching himself to a woman he's only 55% attracted to for. By the way, you guys, sorry about that, I got mixed up. They weren't talking to Azan's mom and sister at the time, they were talking to Nicole's mother about it, and it was Nicole's mom who was chastising her. After that debacle, she FaceTimes her dad to break the news to him as well, and he kind of suggests that she just comes home and forgets the whole thing. She then asks her dad to just get her the papers for her and bring it to the wedding so that it could still happen on time. Guys, again, how weird is it that she proposes the quicker option as her second option? That's not like her first thing. I mean, if you really want to marry someone, you go for the quickest option that you can find. Like, I mean, she moved all the way to Morocco specifically to marry this guy in a hurry, and now all of a sudden she wants to wait a month and a half just to get a paper so that she can get married 6 months after that, like 7 months. Like, really? That's not that is not logical at all. Now, this time around, Nicole and Azan go and sit down with his mom and sister next to talk about the wedding being postponed, and Nicole is too upset to even break the news, so Azan's the one who breaks the news. Guys, I don't know if, guys, we can't even just blame this on her being upset. In fact, she doesn't speak Arabic, so there's no way she could have broken the news anyway. The women call Nicole out for not having the proper paperwork. They called her negligent, and Azan's sister even was motioning like, dude, is there even anything up there? Because she knows Nicole doesn't speak Arabic. So in Arabic, she's basically like, dumbass, you should have brought the papers. But I don't blame her, because she said that she spent $6,000 US on that wedding, and here it is down the drain because Nicole couldn't be bothered to be an adult and actually be responsible for her own documentation. The next time we see Azan, he is out for a walk with Nicole's mom one-on-one on her last day before she leaves and heads back to the United States, and he says that he's nervous that she's going to call him out for the voice messages that he's been leaving for other women. So of course Nicole's mom immediately confronts him about the online love scams that he's running, and she asks, like, how are you out here with other women's numbers, leaving them voicemails and stuff, when you proposed to Nicole within 2 weeks of knowing her? I mean, why? Like, how did you even get any of these other numbers? You guys have been together for what, 2 years now? You already proposed to her, so why are you even talking to other women if she's the one, dude? Azan just could not keep from laughing and smirking like he always does when he's getting busted in a huge ass lie. And so Nicole's mom's like, okay, be honest with me. Have there always been other women? Like, how many other, what's going on? Is Nicole the only person that you're speaking to, or are there other women? And Azan admits that there are other women in his harem, and it's not just the random numbers that he was pulling from the internet, which is what he initially claimed when he admitted to Nicole about the voicemails. He also admitted that it wasn't just a one-off thing. This guy totally did not give any FUCKS's at this point. And I think, it goes back to him seeming relieved about the wedding being called off. He's probably over it at this point and wants the mom to go and influence Nicole to leave him, because he knows Nicole won't do that on her own volition. But, a plot twist comes here. So anyway, he goes, you know what? In fact, that wasn't the only time I've talked to other women. I've been regularly texting other women. And these aren't just women in America. Oh, no. I'm global. Women in America, women in Morocco, women in another country. Like, he was listing off countries like it was a resume for a damn job interview, and these countries are experienced. Like, it was wild how little FUCKS's this guy gave. And so I honestly thought that Robily would take all of this and give Nicole like the ultimate warning to get out, run while she can, because this guy is obviously not all about her. But let's talk about this now. So first of all, we never got to see her confront Nicole with any of like the information that she gained talking to shady Azan, but she did, before leaving her conversation with him, urge him to be the one to tell Nicole the truth. And so Azan actually does just that. The two of them sit down after seeing her mom off. You know, she was going back to America because there's no point of staying in Morocco without a wedding. And he straight up admits to voicemail gate. He's like, by the way, I told you that was a number that was like random, pulled off the internet or a phone book. That was a lie. Like, I knew the girl, I'd been talking to her. By the way, there are other women I'm talking to as well that I had been talking to, but I feel so bad. And so of course, Nicole starts crying her eyes out. I genuinely felt heartbroken for her. Nicole might be trifling in her own right. Like, she's cheated on him as well, but she stopped after she did it. And Azan just keeps on going and lies about it. At least Nicole goes out of her way to tell him the truth, but you can't say the same about Azan here. So she asks him what he and the women talk about, and he just says like, hey, like, we flirt, that's it. Like, it's nothing super duper serious. And he even admitted that like he always had this going on, even like while he proposed to her. I mean, he was proposing to her in one tab of like his internet browser, and in the other few tabs there were other women that he was flirting with. And of course, Nicole is absolutely heartbroken, and she just cries her heart out, and she says that she's not even sure that this wedding is ever going to happen at this rate. And honestly, girl, I really hope it doesn't, because clearly your man is not here for you. Your man is here for the community. This is community DICK, girl. You better run, you better hide. You guys, what did you think about Nicole and Azan in this episode of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After? Make sure to leave all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and as usual, we'll chat. You can also like this video, subscribe for more, feel free to share it with your friends as well, and follow me across social media, where I absolutely love chatting with you. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.